Let's go.
1 second. Yes, speak up.
Coach, good evening. First, congratulations. Well, the question is if, aside of the victory, you've been pleased from any other components of the game or the way the team played today?
I have to say there, the team we played against, very good team. You can't look at the last game because of the last game, because of the chances that we had, there's a mixed message there because that team is a good team and a good coach. So we knew it was going to be a difficult game. We knew you were going to change the system. So in terms of am I happy? Of course, I always want to, win the game by a margin. But at the end of the game, football is about winning. It doesn't matter how you do it. I remember the great teams over the years, Chelsea, Man City. If you watch Man City's games, many times the Man City score a goal in the last 20 minutes. A lot. So it doesn't matter when you score it, as long as you score it. Of course, we've had plenty of chances again. So, but I knew this was going to be a completely different game. But one thing I can say is that proud of the players, how resilient and professional they were. And winning becomes a habit. Doesn't matter how you do it, it becomes a habit. Sometimes you have to play strong. Sometimes you have to play pretty football and good football, which we did many times. And we had plenty of chances. So the players know, and I had conversation with them, trust the process. Trust the process. And the process it's happening. But the good thing, it's happening when we're winning games.
Coach, first, congratulations for the winning today. But don't you worry about the performance? I mean, the performance wasn't so nice.
Well, at the game, if you score the goals, it looks different, doesn't it? So if the goals scored, the chances that we had the first few minutes of the second half, and good chances. But the way we created the chances was exactly what we're trying to do. So that pleases me a lot, of course, because they're listening to the information, how we want to play and how we're trying to play and how we're trying to open teams up by, you see the game different than I see it. I see the game where is as a tactical point of view, where how can we move people from the opposition to create space for other people to get chances. So if you think it's just a coincidence that we're just making these chances just because, we're just doing it off the cuff. No, we're doing it in training to create these chances. That's the pleasing thing. The next thing is we have to put them away. And this is the conversation we've had for the last few weeks. But as long as they keep getting there, they will come because they're good football players.
Hi. In continuing to what he asked, I want to ask you about the support from your right back and the left back. Do you feel that it's been done enough in this game specifically?
What do you mean the support? What do you mean?
In the attack, when they support the attack from the wings, Masson and Revivo, I didn't see them getting, until to the box. We saw them a little bit far away. Is it something that you ask them, or it's something you need to improve?
No, that's we give instructions to players to go and play. And I can't go on the pitch for them and make them do things. We have to give them information, and they have to go and do it. So it's up to them. Are you asking me? Did I tell them to stay back?
Yeah,
no.
I'm wondering if it's okay.
I think you know me a little bit now in the last 5-6 weeks.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. That's their choice. I can't make them on the football pitch. They make their own choices because what's the point in being here? I give them instructions and I give them information, but then they have to go and deliver it. But saying that, we conceded no goal.
In terms of this matchup, what type of things did you saw in your team that needs to
learned
be
a lot.
improved?
For me, this is probably since I've been here, it's probably I'll probably learn more from this game than any other games. I told you the first game, Beshev, I learned nothing from that. Because you think you win 6-1 every week. Football doesn't work like that. I've been in the game for a long time. I know how it works. So I said that from the first day, if you remember. So I wanted to see a team that when things get tough and get difficult, can they roll the sleeves up and show character and show an attitude? And they did. And they showed it today. Now is continue to keep going and keep going.
Coach, it looks like that you have sometimes problems in the defense. It looks that almost every game there is a very a typical mistake that you almost consider a goal. Are you working on it? Are you looking for a new player?
Come on, please. Are you working on your questions? Yes, of course you are, because you want to get better every day. Of course, my job is to make people better and make the team stronger. Of course, and that's every day. We don't do anything. We help the players to try and be solid as a team, not just as two defenders. It's not. Everyone always thinks it's two defenders. The greatest coach in the world one of the greatest is Jose Mourinho. He never defends as a four. He defends as a team, and it's always a team. It's a team effort. So how did the ball get in these situations before this? This is the stuff I look at. If you make a mistake, football, you make a mistake. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. That's normal. But again, you know, we got a clean sheet. So yes, at times, sometimes in football, you need a bit of luck, but I'm sure their manager's going to have the same questions. You know, you conceded a lot of chances. You know, maybe Maccabi should have scored a lot more goals. So that's the way it is.
Coach, the question about the goalkeeper not to be avoided. When, if, and how? Well, because we are reading what the deal with Bayern almost to be sealed. What can you say?
You know something that I don't know then.
Absolutely.
You must know something that I don't know. I'm
just reading.
I think I read a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff is false. I read, but I didn't read. One you guys said about I didn't play Tudjman because he got a yellow card. I even forgot he even got a yellow card. So that wasn't true. So any player, regardless who it is, they're a Maccabi player until I'm told otherwise.
In the second half, I saw that you led them to control a little bit, and then you made more transitions, and you got good chances from this. Is this something that you ask for?
We changed tactically little small things.
Okay, and why you didn't did it like before?
Sorry?
Why you didn't did it like before?
How do you know?
In the first half?
How do you know we didn't?
No, because you control the game. You press them. If you don't gonna press them, if you're gonna let them play, so then you're gonna do the transition like you did in the
football,
second half.
we're playing against a team that's you're talking like this team is not a good team. This is a very good team, very, very good team. I've watched many of their games. Very, very good football team. Good coach that wants to play a certain way. So, of course, at times in the games, I don't care who you are. Man City. Did you watch the game last night? Man City, Seville. How good was Seville? But still, they still have chances. Plenty of chances. They could have won the game. And this is the best team in the world. What we're talking about. So it doesn't matter who you are and what team you are. You're going to face every team. If we think that we can go into every game and think that we can dominate for 90 minutes, we've got a problem. So we have to sometimes tweak small things, and that's my job. My job is to win games, and tactically, how can I change small little details? And we did it, a few times. You probably didn't notice with the chances that we got.
Yeah.
So if we take them chances, well then I respect your question. I understand what you're saying, but sometimes you have to.
I really liked it in the second half.
We changed, but
you make them to be like really like without defense in the back.
So
in the second half.
So I take so you give me a compliment. So thank you.
I want to go back to the Daniel Perez question because at the end of the game we saw him very emotional and he even cried.
Well, I don't know. Well, he's crying because he won the game. So that is, so well done.
Okay. And last one from me. We asked you a few times since you got here about previous season, and I know that you don't want to speak about previous coaches, but I just want to ask you about Joris. I mean, what did you saw from the first day in Joris? Because we see him in the last game, he's amazing.
I seen a very, very technical football player. Well, you're not asked the question about last year. I asked him, but just asked me a question about Joris. Yeah. So Joris, he's been very good. I think you see the appreciation from the fans and the difference. I watched a lot of the games. I told you before, I'm not interested in what happened last year. It's about now, how can I improve these players? I said it before, sometimes managers just have in their head somebody else. That's fine. Everybody has their own opinion. From Joris, good guy, really humble person off the pitch. And that's the most important thing. People who's good people to have around. He's a good person, and he's playing well. You know, he's at times, you know, he's dominated the game, but he's like any player. He can get better.
We'll take a question here, and then we'll take a couple of questions ahead of Sunday's game.
I want to ask the coach what he learned today that he didn't learn the previous games.
Oh, I learned a lot. I'll watch this game back, and I'll learn a lot from it. I already know in my head, but I prefer not to keep it because we have other games in the next Sunday and Thursday. So I learned a lot. But what I did learn is that the players, when they have to dig in, when sometimes in games it's tough because every game is not going to be easy. And I don't know why everyone thinks that football is easy and it's going to be easy. We're going to have times where we're going to have to defend for many times. So let's show me. Because if we think that we can just play and dominate every game and that we're not going to have teams against us that's going to have 15, 20 minutes of dominating. So how do we defend it as a team? So that's something that I'm pleased about. Of course, they had chances, but we had many chances also. So, but that's football. That's why we have a goalkeeper. That's why we have defenders to defend the box when we have to. Midfielders defending, strikers defending in different areas. So football is not about just attacking. It's about the defensive side of the game also.
I want to ask you about the game on Sunday, but first, before Jovanovic, we said that we would
we
speak
wish him
about
well. We wish him well. He's been a great servant to the club. You know, his wish was to go and with his family, and for me, the most important thing is your family, and we need players here that want to be here. He seen a different route, you know. I think at the start of the season, he told that he would like to maybe move on. What can I say about him? Very good professional, really good person. He was very good to everybody here, and we wish him well in the future. Now there's a chance for other people. Tuggerman will get a chance. Before you ask, he will get a chance on Sunday.
So for Sunday,
he will get a chance.
It will be your opportunity to give.
He will get a chance.
Not only for Tuggerman, for I guess all your bench and yeah.
It's a team game.
And your opinion about the game being between Europe, does it affect you? Does it cause you problems, or it's okay for you?
I can't change it, so it's not. What's put in front of me, I've got a job to do and to have a team and a squad. So that's why we have a squad. And that's why it's important that, like we said before, giving people opportunities. Now there's opportunity for other people on Sunday, so it's up to them to take it. So I don't mind. I'm not. Thursday, Sunday, let's go.
And you will not ask to postpone the first match of the season because of the playoff?
No.
Okay.
What reason? Well, we're not Maccabi Haifa, so.
Coach, you're going to visit probably in 2 weeks one of the most beautiful countries in Europe, Slovenia.
Where, Ireland?
Slovenia
Oh,
as well. Totally agree. I've been there for 20 years, and a good technical and quite a tough team,
Yes.
Celje. But I presume we will talk it over
Yes.
later on.
Yeah, listen, we look forward to the game. Both teams, congratulations to them also for getting to the next stage. And it'll be a tough game. I know Slovenia. I've been there a few times. The UEFA president is a good friend, so we've been there a few times with him. So look forward to it. But let's concentrate on Sunday's game first.
תודה רבה.
Thank you, guys.